Okay, let's try this again. And Sebastian's trying to help me here. Are you trying to help me, little boy? I also got this random act of kindness from Janie Renteria. Renteria or Renteria. I'm not sure how to say that. And I'm going to say it both ways until somebody corrects me so that I'm not ignorant anymore on how to pronounce that name. I got this envelope, and it had, wait a minute, come out, there's two of you, there you go. It had this, and a note that says, I hope you enjoy and you like them and can use them, and I absolutely can use them. I've already decided that I'm going to build up my ATC collection a little bit more. I'm going to cut this one right in half. Look at that. I bet you that was made from an MMS or an MMM party. Oh yeah, actually there it is, from the Pink Poodles, MMM number 62. So she cut this card up, made this postcard sized card from an MMM, and this one is already ATC sized. And oh wait, are those words backwards, upside down? Oh no, that's right. So this one, I'm sure, wait, what does it say? Yeah, MMM number 61 that she made that ATC from. Sebastian, thank you. And then there's this one, and I'm going to say that was from MMM number 62. But this one I'm going to leave because the words go straight up like this, so this is just going to go in my collection from my friend's Random Act of Kindness journal, and this is going to go in my ATC journal, and this is going to go, one of them I'm going to keep in my journal, and one of them I'm going to send to somebody. I don't know who yet, but I will send it to somebody. And that was my Random Act of Kindness from Janie. I'll just say Janie because I don't know how to say her last name correctly and I don't want to botch it up. So thank you very, very much, Janie. Renteria. I don't know. It's one of those. Trucker. Hello, honey. Thank you so much for the Random Act of Kindness. And I also want to show some things I've created while I've been sick. The first one I want to show, something or other, I want to look at all my embellishments all over the place. I'm going to have to, I got to clean up my mess here, is this little thingy right here. This is made from one piece of paper. And I saw Dear Julie make this. And I said, I can do that. And so I made one. And then I liked it so much, I made another one. And that one and this one were two pieces of paper glued together so that I could have an inside and an outside and not have to glue in something here to cover the whiteness. So this was two pieces of paper, coordinating pieces of paper, 12 by 12s that I had. I glued them together and made that little fold. And this one was just a double-sided piece of paper that I folded in, so it's much thinner and actually was a lot easier to work with than these double pieces of paper here. But look, they're little, you make little tuck journals out of them, and you have these little tuck spots. And the way she glued some of hers together, she didn't glue, let me see if I can open it a little bit better. This right here is where that one piece of paper, after you make a cut down the middle to this fold, folds in half. And if you glue the top, you glue it securely. But if you just glue down the side and the bottom, and you leave this open, it makes another tuck spot, a little hidden tuck spot. And then, of course, you can make your tuck spots decorative all different ways. Let me open these up and I'll show them to you real quick. This one, I cut all the tuck spots and rounded the corners so that, and I rounded all these corners up here so that I would have a little rounded edge book. This one, I cut the tuck completely off, that flap completely off, whereby now I can use it to make a decorative piece to tuck into one of the folders or flaps. So I cut all of these and made them each individual little slots, except this one. I left this one large, so in case I had something larger that could be folded to put in there. And this, I'm going to put a little bit of lined paper right here and embellish it so that I'll have a little journal spot in this one. This one I left all the flaps together. I mean all the folds together. I haven't decided if I want to make just a flip, a folder that you can tuck into, or you know, like glue it here and make this one single and these two separate, and then these two are its own. I haven't decided what I want to do with this one. And then the purple one, if you see the colors, I took a corner punch, if you see the corners, I took a corner punch to them so that the corners are a little bit decorated. And again, I did these 1, 2, 3, 4. I cut them all individual. And then on this side, I did the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just cut them all individual, and then I rounded the corners, but up here I left the corners decorative. I cut a decorative corner up there. So there's lots of different ways you can cut to decorate. There's lots of different ways you can flip and fold to create tuck spots or flip spots. And I'd like your opinion. Tell me, please, if you think this is something worthy enough of, say, a gift as a thank you. If you think someone would appreciate, I would appreciate receiving something like this, so maybe someone else would too, I don't know, but let me know what you think. I honestly want to hear your opinions on these things. And, you know, put little sweet somethings, you know, in each of the, I don't think that one will fit in there, it's a little too big, but, you know, one behind the other, or add some embellishments and send it as a little thank you. If you think somebody would like to receive that, let me know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what all is in the craft world is considered something worthy of sending to other people. I also made my own envelopes. I have some stencils that you can make like an original and then trace it out, and then when you fold it, it makes these wee tiny little envelopes that you just make out of paper, and it even tells you where to cut and where to fold and what you, hold on a second here, you know, where to cut, where to fold. And then there's this kind that's just a little tab A goes into slot B. I can't even open it one-handed. Is that the one I glued shut? No, it's opening. Yeah, so tab A goes into slot B, and it's just, you just trace around it, and then and it makes all these different shape envelopes. And then I also have, I think it's We Are Memory Keepers, has this big plastic thing that tells you how to cut and measure and where to score, where to fold, where to cut. And so I've made this envelope. I thought that was pretty cool. That was the first one I made. And look at how neat that is. And I got to doing it and enjoyed it so much that I made all different sizes and colors. And then I don't know if I should put this one on video or not, because it might get you seasick. So there's a warning. I'm warning people. If this, I don't mind if you pause or fast forward. So here's this one, holographic envelope, gold on the inside, silver on the outside. That one was fun to make. Not. It's hard to score that holographic paper. And then I made this yellow one with a hint of green in it. This one was a little easier to score because it actually has paper on one side. And I made this tiny little envelope. I don't know, do you think people would like some of my homemade envelopes as you know, random act of kindness? As an envelope something somebody would like to receive as a random act of kindness? Because I sure would like to give some away. These are so much fun to make, and you can do so much with them. And look, my attempt at making a tag, except that I lost my hole punch. Just a regular plain old school, you know, hole punch. And so I don't have the hole there yet, but I made a tag. How cool is that? And that's just a double-sided piece of paper that I made. I made something else out of this, and I don't remember what I made. Oh, I made a 3-dimensional box, which didn't come out good, so I'm not going to show it because it's ugly. And I only like to show pretty things. So this is what I've done. Janie Renteria, Tracker. Thank you for your random act of kindness. Thank you for letting me show my crafts, my little pocket journals, and happy crafting, and God bless you all. Bye bye.